closet door's open.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name's Adam.
Oliver.
And today, Invincible, Season 2, Episode 2, which was called, what?
I lost my virgin
Am
to
I
a
going to
fish?
lose my virginity to a fish?
Yeah. I lost my virgin to a fish. That's what I fucking said. I lost my virgin to a fish. We're off to a great start.
Anyways, so we have a very weird episode.
It was kind of slow too.
It was kinda slow.
Multi-story. We had a lot going on in this.
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit of a slower one at a little bit longer of a
Like an hour, 50 minutes.
50 minutes. And we get basically Mark is about to attend graduation and he's running late because he's fighting someone. And
Seismic.
yes, Dr. Seismic. Doc Seismic.
Doc Seismic. You didn't teach. Not professor.
Not a professor. And he destroyed or barely almost destroys a monument.
Yeah, the penis.
Like, yeah. And a lot of penis jokes.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of penis jokes.
Very phallic-y.
And so he gets to graduation like right on time, and they all graduate, blah, blah, blah. His middle name is Sebastian. Markson, right? Marksy? It was Marks something.
I don't know. Marcus?
Marcus. It was Marcus
Sebastian
Grayson.
Grayson.
Yeah, because it was like Dick Grayson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's how I was remembering it. Yep. Okay. So, anyways, he graduates. They start talking about like what they're gonna do and stuff, and blah blah blah, and they're gonna go off to the college together, and da 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 da. And he tries to like surprise his girlfriend with a trip to what seems like Paris, but it's
Vegas.
The Eiffel Tower in Vegas. And when he gets there, he has to answer a call, and it looks like he's about to leave her.
But then he comes back. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it kind of seemed like he was about to be like, yeah, peace, bitch.
Later. He's like, oh, I should probably return you to work. It was just a lunch date, but
yeah.
And he flew to Vegas.
Yeah. So flies her back. Cecil called him. He gets to this place that looks like some kind of symbol in the ground, and he says, hey, your father killed the king of Atlantis. They want payback, so like you gotta go do this. And he's like, okay. He's like, what I gotta do? He's like, you gotta marry their princess. And he's like, oh
Yeah.
I have a girlfriend, I can't do that.
This is awkward.
And so they end up doing that. He goes down there and finds out that the tradition has been abolished, and instead he has to fight their titan.
Yeah.
So
Who's a little squishy guy.
at first, and then they pull a SpongeBob moment where it's this big ass fucking thing and starts wrecking Mark, and he asks for backup. They like start throwing some missiles at it.
I want to point out, he didn't ask for backup at first.
At first he didn't know, but
No,
then when he was getting his
he's
ass
like,
handed to him,
we're sending backup. And then eventually he's like, I'm getting fucked up. Where's that backup that you said?
Yeah, like where is
And it's
it?
just torpedo missiles that got shot
that end
down.
up destroying the chains and letting the monster loose, which starts killing all the rest of the people there. So Mark feels bad. He goes there.
Also, their fucking fault. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, true. He goes there, helps them out, and like eventually finds out that the weak point is like right in the chest, and starts like
Wrecking
beating the
it.
shit out of this thing, and then finally like kills it and
Gets
saves
taken
them.
down through the trench like a Balrog.
Yeah, and then eventually makes it out onto a beach where he like.
Throws up gunk.
I got nauseous watching that a little bit. I was like,
Oh, him, dude, yeah, he was like real down there.
yeah. It's like, I know what like seawater tastes like. I can just imagine.
Throwing it up.
Anyways, nothing in there could be worse than that.
Trust me, yes. By the way, he pointed to the Bean Boozled.
I always point to the Bean Boozled. So meanwhile, all this is happening, we also have the Guardians training with Immortal, who is beating their ass, and then Rex is about to go and like get it on with Duplicate.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And instead finds out that she's with Immortal.
All four of her.
All four of her. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's got big dick energy.
Dude, he's like, we know
Honestly,
he's
I
old.
hate Immortal. I actually do.
Yeah,
He sucks.
Yeah, so that's a little bit weird. And then they run into another. It seems like another Rex, and then this guy says, "My name is
Shape. It's not shape. Shift shape.
Shift Shape, I think." Yeah,
Yeah.
and he has these powers apparently, but he's technically that thing from last season, the machine kind of thing that can like. It seems like I don't know.
So weird. It was so
The way that he
confusing.
was explaining it, like there's got to be more to this story,
Right.
But like he's acting like a normal human, which I hope they.
I
see
thought it
right
was
through
weird that like they took on like these lizard people, and there's like a bunch of random people with them, and they
Yeah.
took this shapeshift person with them.
Yeah.
Why
I
is
don't
there like
know.
a something we're missing here? Did I fall asleep?
No, I don't know. It just definitely everything seemed very odd. The way
It was so
all
the whole Guardians is
out.
weird.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that Mark is away from that. Same with Adam Eve.
And then another thing.
So while all this is happening, then we also have a subplot with Adam Eve where
Right.
she's trying to provide for her family who's on downtimes, and they tell
refuse.
like her dad Adam doesn't want anything to do with it, like says like, no, we don't want your fake food or your fake gold or blah blah blah. She's like, it's not fake, it's real. Oh yeah, what about Chicago? So she previously went to Chicago and helped them like remake a building and make a state park, but then we find out later that it all fell apart
Because of like it was just failed like infrastructure basically, and no
Yeah.
one died, luckily.
luckily, but it still almost could have, and it's just like she's not thinking.
About the consequences of like
Yeah.
her actions, essentially.
Yeah,
Even though like she's preventing from killing people, even helping people, there's still things you have to follow.
yeah.
And I think that's kind of what her parents are trying to reflect on. That's
But
why he like yelled at her. Like,
I
her-
just
her
wonder if
dad.
this is gonna cause her to try to find a way to make things more permanent, or if she's just gonna like go back to just fighting crime.
You think like she's not gonna go bad?
I hope not. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. She's way too powerful.
She
to go
might
bad.
become jaded for a while.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah, and then we also have another one with Martian Man
Yeah, that was weird.
or Man Martian, whatever they call him.
The guy can
yeah.
stretch, who's eating frozen pizza.
Yeah, and in disguise, but now sees that the world kind of like liked him, so he might show his face again.
But
Who
is it
knows?
him? Because in the first episode, he gets his head squished by Omni-Man.
I don't know.
Is it the same one that
We'll
was
find
from the
out, I
original?
guess.
So I think it's somebody else. I think he's
There's
just
a lot
more
with
like,
these Martians. There's
Yeah,
definitely a
it's
lot
really
going on with
weird.
them,
There's
because
definitely
we
more.
also have that brought up with shift
ship,
shape. Also with the Martians and like killing them all as well.
and
so, like,
the
who knows?
weird cadet that was freaking out, who's a
Yeah.
Martian as well,
Mhm.
who said he had 3 hearts and saying like, "Don't
Yeah.
hurt me, don't kill me, whatever."
And then we'll get to what happens at the end, but before that, here's a word from our sponsor. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist in their network. Then you could talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off at your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker, and that's BETTERHELP.com/nerdlocker. And we've also linked them down below in the description.
Man, I can't believe how addicting Cinnamon Toast Crunch is.
Right?
What are you wearing?
A shirt?
You're into scary movies, right?
Kinda.
I see it. Anyway, there's a sick brand that I know of. They make a bunch of like horror-esque type of. Here, I tell you what. Let me just. Better.
Oh. I like that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
You know who makes that?
Who?
Seventh Ink.
Really?
All artwork, original.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
so
you got
cool.
little bats on you.
But what about you?
What about me?
Oh. But what about your mask? Oh. Well,
Get off the dipshit.
I mean, these shirts are awesome though. Like they're really comfortable. They fit nice. Like
Honestly,
this
that's
is
why I threw
great.
one at you. This is pretty lightweight. They don't shrink, and it's
Yeah.
like it's just like come on, just look at me.
This is great. You know what? Want to grab some popcorn and watch a scary movie?
What's your favorite scary movie? What the was that?
And we're back. So, after all this happens, we get a post-credit scene like we always do because they're better than fucking Loki. But we get a post-credit scene where we have Angstrom Levy, basically in another universe where people are gender swapped. Because he shows up and he has Mark in some kind of like contraption that
Yeah, like
he's
a
stuck
huge
in.
like prison
Yeah.
thing.
And so he's all stretched out, and he basically, I keep saying basically, he does tell him what happened in that universe, which is, I guess, they used some quantum bombs on Omni-Man, which
And
it seems
only
like they
seemed
killed
to
him.
destroy Europe, I think.
They took out Europe, but I guess they killed Omni-Man. But somehow Angstrom got Mark in this apparatus, and then all of a sudden they're confronted by Donald, who is a woman, as well as Cecil, who is a woman. Look very similar, but it kind of looks like
You
they're
can
just
tell.
wearing wigs.
Yeah, it was
essentially.
weird.
But they get Angstrom like at gunpoint, and he says, "Go ahead, have Adam." Like basically gave up Mark to the rest of them. So I don't know. It's weird.
Could this be the Mark that's like the evil Mark?
I think that he's just going to. I think every. I have a funny feeling that every single Invincible, other than the one we've been following, goes bad.
Maybe.
And I think that's what they're trying to show, and that's why Angstrom can't believe that this only one anomaly wouldn't go bad.
Yeah. There's another thing. Speaking of
They
Donald
did
and
something
Cecil.
similar in Ben 10. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I believe that. They another thing. There's Donald's back. How can we ignore that? What the fuck?
I think it's either cloning or a robot, like a life model decoy, like in a Agents of Shield
But like
with Coulson.
Jesus, that's so weird.
I,
Like, is Donald that much of a value to have him? Unless he's pulled from another universe and got wiped. Like, is he that much of an asset to be cloned or into a
yeah,
robot?
it's like, what's his importance?
Right. He's just a dude.
Unless he knows something.
That doesn't make sense then, because he still doesn't know why he died. He doesn't know he died.
The only thing I could think of, and this is weird because I don't know if they touched on this in the comics, but I have a funny feeling that Donald is related to Cecil in some way, and that's why Cecil keeps bringing him back. Maybe a
It's a
son.
brother? Oh, son?
Could be a son or a brother.
I don't know. Maybe
You know what I mean?
Cecil's got a soft spot for Donald. Oh, maybe Cecil's gay. That'd be cool.
Could be a lover too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So we'll end up seeing what that all is about. But I guess like with 2 episodes in, so we're a quarter through this season. We're halfway through part 1 that we're gonna be seeing. So we got 2 more weeks of this. Compared to season 1, like, how do you feel so far about this?
I feel like there's a lot more build up in this. So I'm hoping for a bigger explosion of an ending. Even though season 1 was like an incredible ending.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get some more answers and less questions.
I think so. Yeah. What I'm trying to figure out is there's a lot of scenes I've noticed that we saw in the first trailer. So I'm starting to wonder if the trailer only showed us the first 4 episodes and just compiled scenes from the first 4, which means that they also like put in there like all the people that are returning, and they very much mention J.K. Simmons. So will Omni-Man make another appearance?
Maybe.
Will he come back?
There's another storyline with that tiger guy that fucked everyone up.
Yeah.
You haven't heard anything from him
I
either.
feel like we might see Omni-Man. I don't think we'll see him return to Earth. I think we're just going to see wherever he went.
Yeah, I think so too.
By the end of this part 1.
Is
like in
the
the next
planet
2 weeks.
he's from destroyed, right?
Yeah. So I think in the next 2 weeks, we will see where he went. It's been 2 years since the first one came out.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. I think that this is probably one of the best superhero movies or
Series.
movies.
Animated series?
No, superhero just like media that we've had in a while.
Better than the boys.
I think it's on par.
I would say so.
I think it's on
this is
par because
pretty
the
good.
boys already got announced. Eric Kripke normally does only like 5 seasons of stuff, and wanted this just to be 5, but has openly said like, we're gonna probably.
I
have to
like
do
this one
more.
a lot, honestly.
So it looks
This
like
is-
it'll probably do at least 7 seasons of the boys. So we're gonna
The
get
next
a lot
season of the
more
boys is supposed to take place right after the Gen V.
days after,
Yeah, a couple days, yeah.
and this is the
have to
season where
watch
we
it.
get
Gen
Jeffrey
V's
Dean
really good.
Morgan.
Oh, cool.
I've seen all of Gen V.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I watched it all.
Have we talked about it?
Yeah, not the. So guys, we'll just talk really quickly about Gen V. Gen V was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
Great things with Newman.
Newman.
Victoria Newman, like finding
Ah.
out what her actual power was.
Yeah, that was
related
cool.
to the main character in that way. Kate, crazy fucking OP power of just getting people to do what you want.
That was
fucking
insane.
Sam and the Muppets. Hold on, fucking a Muppet.
Weird.
Yo.
Weird.
So, but the action scene though of him just like
Ripping them
fucking-
apart, it's
dude.
confetti.
But then the next time he did it, and you actually saw it, like when he squished the eyeball, dude.
It was a
got-
really good transition.
it
It's
got
really well done.
sick, dude. And also at the end, like fucking Homelander showing up at the end of the season finale. Did you not watch the season finale?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No. Whoops. I just realized it came out. Yeah, because I don't have Prime. I watched it at Brian's, remember? Well, now I know.
Well, I'm gonna stop talking now.
I did like the part where Jensen Ackles popped up and it was just a fucking dick. That was
Hey.
great.
Knock knock. Who's there? Go fuck off.
Me, go fuck yourself. Which was so good. He must have had so much fun just doing that.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, when he finally watches the finale, we will talk about it.
Yeah, my bad. I completely forgot about that.
Anyways, where can they find you?
You can find me on the Sphere 201 on any social media platform except for TikTok. I'm Oliver Khan VA.
And you can find me at AMR Photography. You can find the studio at Archangel Studios Official. And you can find this podcast at Nerd Locker Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Plus, go tune in to Origins Monster Within, guys. It's on YouTube and it's on Spotify. Next episode, for episode 4, comes out Saturday. And then episode 3 on YouTube comes out Saturday as well. So watch that. Along with, or it comes out with the Marvel stuff. There's a lot on Saturday. Have fun with all the content.
Sweet. Bye.
All right, bye.